Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy OCZ Savage. Today we're going to be jumping into the Bodyguard build for Evangelo, and this is going to be for No Hope. And this build is super duper fun. You'll have a whole bunch of life, and you'll be able to pretty much tank like all the hits from mutations. So for like crushers, tall boys, you know, anything that's like a big threat to the team, we're going to try to intentionally get grabbed by those, break out so we can stun them. And then it should be like really easy mutation kills. Now the last couple days it has been like some issue on YouTube with uploading, so I really do want to apologize about the delay in the video. But here in the near future we'll have videos every day or two, so we'll have a lot more decks for you guys to take a look at. So getting into the deck for this, again, this is super fun. What we're going to be doing is running that Bodyguard card. That is pretty much the basis of the deck, in which anybody within 15 meters, we're going to take 75% of that damage that happens to them. And then the rest of the deck is pretty much just resistance and health. Now there are a couple variations that you can do with this deck. So for example, like this variation is more of just like the tanky, numb type of temporary health variation. But what I would do is, if you want to take like a different variation, you know, you could take off the numb, throw on meth head, you know, if you want to do a little bit more meleeing. You could even take off that defensive maneuvers, and then, you know, you could throw on like adrenaline fueled, or even another melee damage card, and that'll help kind of proc it into a melee bodyguard build. Or, you know, if you're going to be using your gun more, you know, you could take that off and maybe throw on like some stumble, some large caliber rounds for the damage. If you're going to be using like a shotgun, like a light machine gun, you know, or even if you're going to be using a sniper, you could do it that way. Or if you're going to be using like an AR, you could take that off, throw on silver bullets, you know. Or if you want to do more of like a weak spot damage type of thing, you could take those off and put on like hyper focus and Ridden Slayer. You know, so there's a couple different ways that you could do this build. I personally like just having a whole bunch of life and just being up there, you know, doing a little bit of everything. But, you know, I think the melee variation is a really good one too, because you already get the machete. So throw on those melee cards, and then you could just have the down in front, and then you could just sit up there with the tank, or with the melee guy helping the tank while meleeing. So it's a really, really fun build. Now the people around you too, if you have like this Evangelo bodyguard guy on your team, if the other three guys run overprotective, which if anybody within the meters gets hit, then you actually do 20% additional damage. So if those other three guys are running overprotective, and then, you know, the bodyguard is in the front pretty much just taking all the damage, then all three people behind you, you know, will have overprotective that whole time, and you guys will just literally mow down everything and straight up roll everything on No Hope. So it's a really, really fun build, I think. Make sure you guys slap that like button so we can reach out to more Back for Blooders. And also too, again, we're gonna have more deck builds. I'm gonna come out with a totem deck, so if you want to grind the totem so you can get all of those cosmetics, you know, new skins, if you want to get all those faster, I'll have a deck for that. I have another deck for damage coming out, and I have another deck for mom coming out with like temp health, so that should be really fun. Now another cool thing too that I want to show you guys is when you're in the Ridden hives and then you see these webbings, like the little nests, what you can actually do is start removing the webbing. And when it gets about a third, maybe like halfway, all you need to do is jump, and you can actually get through the webbing and sit on the other side without it actually even being open. So that's actually a thing. And also too, if you just go to like the back left portion of the webbing, like the left side of it, on the back of it, on some of them, not all of them, but some of them, you can actually just walk through the webbing without ever having to remove it. So that's a thing too. But make sure you guys hit the like button again on the video, hit that sub button so we can reach out to more Back for Blooders. We got more videos, And of course, leave those comments down in the video. I always like to hear what you guys have to say about the build. whether it's good or bad, you know, whether you want to remove some things, change some things. You know, I take everything into account, so it's always a good thing. Again, I appreciate you guys, as always, stopping in on the video and showing support, and I'll see you guys on that next one. Peace.